This video is dedicated to the memory of David Crosby, 1941 to 2023. Good morning, everybody. We're going to continue the week of reviews this morning with our look at a David Crosby live album called David Crosby Live, which was released on August 27th of 1996, but this is a truncated release of a radio broadcast that David did for the King Biscuit Flower Hour in April of 1989 while on tour for his second solo album, Oh Yes I Can. And the full broadcast was eventually released under the title "The King Biscuit Flower Hour Presents David Crosby," and a third release entitled "Front Row Live" was also released. So there are numerous versions of this show out here. Or out there, but this release is a truncated 10-song release. Some of the songs include the hits "Almost Cut My Hair," "Wooden Ships," "Guinevere," and only a couple songs from "Oh Yes I Can," which kind of really surprised me. But they are great songs nonetheless. Tracks in the Dust, the title track from Oh Yes I Can, called Oh Yes I Can, and my favorite song from both this live release and the studio, from the record "Oh Yes I Can," a song called "Lady of the Harbor," which I believe on the studio version features I want to say features Jackson Browne on vocals, but I'd have to go back and look. But I'd have to go back and listen to it. But on the on the live version, it features Michael Finnegan on vocals, and that's another thing. The band for the tour, both on the live album and I believe on the Oh Yes I Can tour, consisted of the late great Michael Finnegan on keyboards, Jody Cortez on drums, who also appeared on another David live album that we will be discussing a little farther down the road, and Dan Dugmore on guitar, who gained fame playing with James Taylor for quite a number of years, and a bass player whose name escapes my memory at the moment. And but anyway, this show was recorded at the Tower Theater in Upper Darby, Pennsylvania, which is I think a suburb of Philadelphia, and most, if not all, of the King Biscuit Flower Hour radio shows were, or at least the ones I've heard, were recorded at the Tower Theater in Philadelphia. And as I said, this was a live album that was recorded during David's first solo tour for his second album, Oh Yes I Can, which I'm gonna put a link up in the cards so you guys can check out our review for Oh Yes I Can. And but I urge everybody who hasn't heard the record to get it, because it is a tremendous record. It is a little hard to find, but it's out there. So I hope you enjoy this. I forgot to mention one thing. There is a song in the acoustic portion of the record that would later appear on American Dream called Compass. That was a song that David wrote while he was in incarceration and recovering from drugs. It's called Compass, and it would, like I said, appear on American Dream. And by the way, we will be doing a full review of American Dream a little farther down the road.